How them a man make me born in a riches? How them there when man asleep on the floor? But from a band me say me gone to the riches. Mommy no worry me can't get poor. They don't know my story. They just know my song. They don't know how far I'm coming from. They don't know my story. They just know my song. They don't know how far.
WEFM, the new fresh sound.
Voice of the Man Bongo Prime representing for Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And good morning. We are back with you. Did y'all miss us? He's like, that was very much like a Dianna question. Did y'all miss us? All right, it's been a few hours. All right, only a few hours. So people like Mr. Mason, it's only been a few hours. All right, but we are all back with you. And of course, happy Wednesday. All right, if you're counting down to the end of the week, you're almost there. All right, push and go through for the next couple of hours for today and for the next 2 days. All right, but remember, as I always say, we should not be living for weekends, right? If we're living for weekends, it means that whatever it is that we're doing for 5 days or 6 days in the week means it probably isn't what we should be doing. All right, just some food for thought. All righty, so let's say good morning to my co-host. Good morning to Dianna and good morning to Nicole.
Morning, Roleza. Morning, Nicole. Good morning to everybody. I hope that, as usual, you're having a great day. If your day didn't start off too good, we hope that, just by listening to us, whatever vibes we have here this morning, it's going to cheer you up a bit and just let you have that good spirit to go forward. Yeah.
Nicole?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Roleza and Dianna. Good morning to all listening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and beyond in the diaspora, as well as just everyone everywhere. Hello. And we hope you're starting your day just as vibesy as we are. Check our colors now. Check our colors. Check our colors.
No, what color is that? You have on pink or red? Is what?
Fluorescent pink. Fluorescent.
Oh,
pink.
all right.
Okay.
We almost thought it was red for a moment, so we weren't going down that Trinity Road with you this morning. We definitely were not going to, okay? All right, so good morning to the persons who are already on the live. Good morning to Asman and good morning to Mrs. Joseph, who have identified themselves. All right, whoever else is there, good morning to you too. All right, so we are going to get into a topic, but just to note, by way of what we have scheduled for today, that coming up after 8, around 8:10, we will be conducting an interview with Dr. Tammy Brown, Tammy Williams, on the topic of prostate cancer, causes, risk factors, and prevention. All right. So, of course, we want for the men to be listening up. Men, we want for you all to be listening up. But, of course, we are also asking the women to listen because as women, we will be the support system for these men. Some of them had is. So we kind of need to get the information so we could relate to them as well too. All right. So both genders, we want for you to be listening to that interview. Coming up at 8:10, where we talk about prostate cancer, causes, risk factors, and prevention with Dr. Tammy Williams. All righty, so let's head into morning, Bob the Builder. Let's head into a topic this morning which caused a bit of set up a bit of controversy, or let me not say controversy, a bit of discussion on social media yesterday. All right. And we will be asking our Mr. Former Commissioner Michael Charles will call in directly after we do the intro, just to give us an idea of what happened or give us a better understanding of it, because I realized that there was a lot of discussion on social media. Some persons may not fully understand why it happened, so we're going to have that discussion with him. All right, so he will call in directly after we have gone through the introduction. So reading this from Asworth News Network, the title or the heading is Police Officer Granted $30,000 Bail on Attempted Murder Charge. So Police Constable Kyle Nimblett, a 22-year-old officer of Byro, was yesterday granted bail in the sum of $30,000 with one surety after being charged with attempted murder, aggravated burglary, and damage to property. The bail was granted by Chief Magistrate Colin John at the Serious Offences Court and was immediately signed by a family member. As part of his bail conditions, Nimblett is required to surrender all travel documents. He is to have no contact with the virtual complainant, or whether direct or indirect, report to the Bequia police station twice weekly, and remain on the stop notices placed at all ports of entry to prevent him from leaving the state. The charges stem from an incident on the 6th of September in Villa when Nimblett allegedly stabbed his ex-girlfriend, 20-year-old sales representative Rafia Sardine, about her body with a knife and scissors. During the attack, he also allegedly damaged an aluminum and glass window at Sardine's home. The matter was adjourned to the 16th of November for further hearing. Police confirmed that investigations into the case are ongoing. All right, so Mr. Charles, you can go ahead and call us at this time. Just let's be able to bounce some questions off of you so that we can have a better understanding of what bail is, what bail means, and the other legal and other information that we might have with regards to that. So, Mr. Charles, you can go right ahead and call us at this time. All right. Is this Chalo?
Most definitely.
All right. Morning, Mr. Charles. How are you?
Not bad at all, my dear.
Oh.
Good morning, Angels. Good morning, Nicole. And to the vast amount of listeners who are listening, WEFM.
Okay. All right. So let's get into it, right? So I saw that there was some discussions on social media, but I didn't get into a lot of it, but substantially, persons are questioning. Okay. In the first instance, persons are questioning bail on an attempted murder charge. Now, is this always done?
Yes. According to the Criminal Code of the Laws of St. Vincent and Grenadines, Chapter 172, I think is Section 43, Subsection 1, states, when any person is charged, when any person is charged other than with murder, genocide, high treason, misprision of treason, they are permitted to be placed on bail. So it's only persons who are charged with murder, genocide, high treason, misprision of treason.
Mm-hmm.
Those persons will not be allowed to be on bail.
Okay, so this is
any other offense. As a matter of fact, even if a person kills someone and it is deemed as manslaughter, although the person is dead, that person is entitled to bail.
Okay. All right, so this is not something unusual that has happened. The other question is, if the virtual complainant was still hospitalized, because I note that last week when it seems as though she was still hospitalized, bail was not granted at that time. Is it a case where if the person is still hospitalized, that the person would remain on remand?
In most cases, that's what happened. When the injured person is hospitalized, it is not likely that the offender may give bail. But bail, once as I say, the offense is not those that I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
It is the discretion of the court to permit bail. And when a person is doing bail, there are several conditions that a person will be allowed to be on bail. They could surrender the passport and other travel document. They could be confined to a specific locality. They could be allowed to be in a certain area during certain hours of the day, as the court specified.
Okay. And all right. So another question. I know that it's kind of difficult, maybe for you to speak on this because it's a matter that is before the court, right? But if it's something that you can't talk on, then you could just let me know, right? But there's another situation here where he is from Byra, but yet he has to report to the Bequia police station twice weekly. Do you have, the reason I'm asking you this is because you would have a more informed opinion on this matter. Do you suspect why this might be so? Could you offer a suggestion?
In those cases, a person report to the station, a person on bail report to the station that is in his district. I am not too sure if the person is living in Bequia, and that may be the reason. You know, a person, I might be from Green Hill, but I'm living in Camden Park. So if I commit myself, I will not report to, if I'm living in Camden Park, I will not report to Central Police Station. I will report to the Kittles Police Station.
Mm-hmm.
So it most likely, although he's from Byra, it's a possibility that he may be residing in Bequia.
Okay.
What are some of the conditions under which the court could have used their discretion, if you could tell us that?
Well, as stated, once it's not murder, high treason, genocide, and all those, a person will be permitted on bail, maybe permitted to bail. And even if the magistrate didn't give a person bail, the person can appeal to the High Court, and the High Court will look into the situation, and that the judge may grant that person bail.
Okay.
As I say, there are several conditions when a person is admitted to on bail. One of the conditions I did mention a while ago, the offender may have to deposit cash. That is called cash bail. Yes.
Okay. And the figure that is set for the bail, is it set, or how is the figure arrived at?
If my memory serves me right, and I hope retired senior prosecutor Delpers is listening. So if I'm wrong, if he can get a chance and he can correct me. Bail is set basically, and the offense. They would not put the bail higher than if the person would have been charged. Okay, so for example, if I let's say make use of indecent language, the fine might be $250 or $500. If to be placed on bail, it will not be $1,000. It's something like that. I would not be placing bail for $1,000 because the $1,000 will be more over than the $500 that I'll be fined if found guilty.
Okay.
So it's around that. If my memory serves me right, it's around that line.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, Commissioner, we almost up as we have to bring today's traffic talk, but we thank you for taking the time to explain this to us, for making it a bit clearer for, well, not just us here, but also for the listening public. And thank you for making the time.
No problem at all, man. It's my pleasure.
All right. Take care.
God bless.
All right. All righty. So with that, we are going to head out of this segment and in a few seconds, bring to you today's traffic talk.